So once again, I'm just, going to repeat this because I have to. Donald Trump, Joe, why does he have Dr. Fauci and Deborah Birx? Don't give me, as Amazing Polly, don't give me that crap about friends close and enemies closer. I don't want to hear that. Polly, love you, but yeah, it's true. That's why people keep telling it to you, sweetness. And he's, again, now Rudy Giuliani, Trump's private attorney, is throwing mud over on Fauci publicly on Twitter and elsewhere. Quote, Dr. Fauci gave $3.7 million to Wuhan laboratory. Something is going on. Rudy Giuliani drops a bomb on NIAID, whatever, director Tony Fauci. I'm over here telling you guys, I got a feeling Birx and Fauci are, they're going to be hitting the road soon. Ask my mom, I don't know, I'm not really getting anything on that. Okay, woo-woo friend, oh yeah, I'm getting the same thing. They're gone. Whether that means fired, I'm going to resign, I'm going to step down, I'm not going to do it, whatever. Now, of course, Trump's already gone to basically say, I'm not really going to do many more of these pressers anymore, so maybe that's their way out now anyways, but we'll see. Not whether they step down or not means nothing to me. Just a thought I had. Back in 2015, the NIH, under the direction of Dr. Tony Fauci, gave a $3.7 million grant to the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Now, I heard, and I think that I sent myself another thing about that. Someone had commented, wasn't that illegal? And, oh, maybe Obama gave him an exception to allow it to happen. And maybe it's in the same article. I just don't recall seeing it here. As early as 2018, U.S. State Department officials warned about safety risks at the Wuhan Institute of Virology lab on scientists conducting risky tests with the bat coronavirus. U.S. officials made several trips to the Wuhan laboratory. Despite the warnings, the U.S. National Institution of Health, NIAID, awarded a $3.7 million grant to the Wuhan lab studying the bat virus. This was after State Department warned about the risky tests going on in the lab. This is unbelievable. The deadly China coronavirus that started in China sometime in late 2019 has now circled the globe. Evidence suggests that the coronavirus didn't come naturally. We still don't know whether the deadly virus was leaked intentionally or if it was an accident. But what we do know is that the Chinese did attempt to market a cure for the coronavirus to the world in January after the virus began to spread. According to the report from Wuhan, the coronavirus came from either the Wuhan Center for Disease Control and Prevention or Wuhan Institute of Virology in Wuhan, China. These reports linking bats to the coronavirus started making the rounds back in January. A research paper published in the Wuhan Center for Disease Control and Prevention determined the source of the coronavirus is a laboratory near the seafood market in Wuhan. On Sunday, Rudy Giuliani dropped a bomb, so to speak, on Dr. Fauci. Rudy scolded the NIAID director of granting $3.7 million to the Wuhan lab that leaked the virus. And then Rudy accused the NIH of knowing more than they are leading on. And as the Washington Examiner reported, Rudy Giuliani questioned Dr. Anthony Fauci's involvement in grants from the United States to a laboratory in Wuhan, China, that has been tied to the coronavirus epidemic, or pandemic. According to a report, the U.S. intelligence community has growing confidence that the current coronavirus strain may have accidentally escaped from the Wuhan Institute of Virology rather than from a wildlife market, as the Chinese Communist Party first claimed. During a Sunday interview on the Catch Roundtable, Giuliani questioned whether the U.S. gave money to the lab. Quote, back in 2014, the Obama administration prohibited the U.S. from giving money to any laboratory, including in the U.S., that was fooling around with these viruses. Prohibited. Despite that, Dr. Fauci gave $3.7 million to the Wuhan laboratory, even after the State Department issued reports about how unsafe that laboratory was and how suspicious they were in the way they were developing a virus that could be transmitted to humans, he claimed. He added, we never pulled that money. Something here is going on, John. I don't want to make any accusations, but there was more knowledge about what was going on in China with our scientific people than they disclosed to us when this first came out. Just think of it. If this laboratory turns out to be the place where this virus came from, then we paid for it. We paid for the damn virus that's killing us. End quote. So, again, the one tweet that said, "Oh, well, it was illegal." So did Obama issue a special exception? And again, I think that the point of them was to say yes. That's what it was about. In other words, hey, we want you to look into this next. You will find out that Obama actually gave an exception, the Obama administration, so that he's able to do that. Now you got Obama tied into it. Again, Trump is going to expose these criminals so bad. And I'm going to do my part by talking about it on YouTube and Twitter. Take care.